And hello, 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 hello.
Hi.
Hi, welcome. I can be heard, you guys can be heard. That must mean it is time for the Extreme Improv Extreme Show, the fast-paced improvised comedy show where we make up scenes, songs, stories, and so much more based entirely on the figments of your imagination, audience. So, throughout the show, give us lots of comments, lots of suggestions, lots of feedback, and we'll read them out if they're fun, if they're pleasant. And with this, first things first, as always, let me direct your eyes down to the bottom of the screen. There you will see the suggestion box. Currently on the suggestion box, it says support the show. Subscribe at... Oops, I just brought up the championship instead of the subscribe thing. Subscribe at www.youtube.com/extreme improv. So if you'd be so kind as to smash that subscribe button, that would be absolutely spectacular. Now, my name is David Postansky. I don't know if I said that already, but we're going to meet the fabulous cast. But audience, we're going to do that whilst you are giving us some suggestions of random words. So please give us some suggestions of random words, and we will use them to inspire our opening game. For now, though, Rob, say hello to the people.
Hello, everybody. My name is Rob, and I woke up today to find out someone tried to hack into my email. I suspect one of the other players.
Actually?
Yeah, it said I tried to log into my email, and it says too many unsuccessful attempts already today. Like, interesting.
Well, I think I definitely know who that is. JJ, say hello to the people.
And there's me thinking I was going to rule myself out on the basis of age. But no, I'm still in the frame. My name's JJ, and I live in London, and I'm a bit of a geezer.
Okay. Now, from a geezer to the freezer, don't know why we call them that. Marty, say hello to the people.
Hello, everybody. This is Marty. I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia, where it did get down into the 30s last night, so it is pretty cold.
30?
Yeah.
That's boiling. Right.
That's Fahrenheit.
I know.
Fahrenheit.
Okay, now, someone who is neither Fahrenheit or centigrade? I don't know. Right, I wonder if they know I'm not a comedian. Dave, say hello to the people.
Hello to the people. My name is Dave MC, based in Paris, France, and I did not try to hack Rob's email. I am neither a geezer, and it is boiling over here.
Okay, oops, Jimmy Mack is in the waiting room. Wonder how long he's been there. Now, also on the show is Commander Jimmy Mack, who, as soon as Jimmy Mack has popped up from whence he was, or whatever, will be presently with us on the screen, and then we will get going with the fun, the games, and the fun and games. Now, Jimmy Mack, say hello to the people.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I am Jimmy Mack, and I am having technical difficulties.
I hope the weather is good as there as well. Now then, let's see who we've got. We're going to start off. No, in fact, so JJ, the change you said about you haven't done this in a little while. You can't see this unless you're watching the stream. I have an on-screen suggestion generator which will kind of dictate how the show is going to run. We've been doing this for a couple of weeks, so I don't even know necessarily the order of the games, and so we don't even know which will be the finale game. Last week we used something different for a finale game and it really didn't work, but we gave it a go. Now, our opening game is going to be a reverse alphabet scene. So I'm going to get two of the performers at random, and they're going to have to do a reverse alphabet scene, which I'll decide by rolling a dice here. And so it's the number 15, which I'm going to interpret as 5. And unfortunately, JJ, that does mean you. You're the 5th person on the screen. And then I have 14, which I'm going to interpret as 4, and that will be Rob. So JJ and Rob, you will do a reverse alphabet scene. So here we see JJ. Here we see Rob. Let's get a suggestion from the audience to inspire this. And we have Gravy. Gravy is going to inspire this scene. Now, using the suggestion generator, I'm going to get a letter of the alphabet for you to begin at. And it is the letter T. So you'll have 90 seconds to perform a scene where every line of dialogue goes backwards through the alphabet from the letter T all the way back to the letter T. And here you go.
Tasty, Mum. That gravy, very tasty.
Sure is. I could eat this all day.
Rosie didn't have any eye notes.
Quickly, make some more. I can't get enough of this.
Pick one number.
1.
No.
Maybe 10?
Liking your thinking there, but you're way off course.
Kirby rarely thinks, so we got lucky there.
Johnny got it right first time.
I think we should maybe add some kind of flavor to this blueberry or gravy. Make it a little, like, spice it up a bit.
How would we do that?
Grapes mixed in with something else, raspberries maybe?
Fantastic. Your imagination holds no bounds.
Everybody tells me that, yet some people throw gravy at my head.
Derek said you were a twat, though.
Can Derek just shut the fuck up for like 2 seconds?
Believe me, I say it every time.
And why is that?
Zoots, I don't know.
You seem to have an issue of your own there now, don't you?
X-ray went badly, to be honest.
What happened?
Vulva problems.
Understand, I was not expecting you to say that.
Tarot cards predicted it.
Sorry. Sounds troubling.
Root for me, mate. Just root for me.
Queen Ruth?
Oh, and I think we've lapped ourselves. We have lapped ourselves. Well done. Well done. Excellent stuff. Now then, let's see what game we're going to do next as we take the timer off. And we're going to have Styles Clash.
Styles Clash.
Yay, JJ gets it. Now then, in this scene, we are going to have the other three. We're going to have Dave, we're going to have Marty, and we're going to have Jimmy Mack. And every so often, I will call out freeze and give you a new genre from the suggestion app to continue the scene in. So the story stays the same and it continues onwards, but you mix up the style. So with this, Jimmy Mack, let's put you onto screen here. First of all, audience, could you start suggesting for us some famous movies, please? Suggest to us some famous films, and we're going to use them to inspire something we do a little later on. But for now, to inspire this scene, we're going to go with Special Forces. Special Forces is going to inspire this scene, and here you go.
Right, boys, we got to get into enemy territory. I need you both to check your weapons as quickly as possible.
Good to go, Sarge.
I can't find mine.
Sarge, sorry, Private Mac, do not call me Sarge. There are only two kinds of Sarges in this army, massage and sausage. And if you massage the sausage, you are calling me a wanker. What is wrong with you?
Freeze! Freeze! Dave, I really like that. That was really good. Now, okay, let's give you a new genre to continue in. And your genre... Oh, it's kind of already this, but it's a disaster movie. And continue.
Boys, we got to take out those... We got to get these civilians to safety. Come on, let's do this.
Aye, aye, Sergeant Wanker.
What are we running from this time?
Well, I think we're running from an earthquake this time, Private Gordon.
Oh, I thought it was a tsunami.
He's had it too good for too long.
Media!
Oh my God, the birds all have flu. Ah!
Calm down, Private. Give me results, not excuses.
Somebody get President Morgan Freeman on the line.
You're very bossy for someone called Wanker.
That's one car. It's Spanish.
Okay, freeze! Can you... Oh my god, can you continue this as if you were talking Huskies?
Sergeant Ranker. Who's Rod Roy? Who are?
Okay, freeze! So when I said talking Huskies... Now, let's say you continue this as if you are mystery shoppers. And continue.
I just purchased this gun over here, and it's very highly rated. Very highly rated Glock.
Does it work though?
Well, as a mystery shopper, it's not. We don't usually discharge our weapons in the store, but this little beauty's I can't help myself. Boom, 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 boom.
Now this shotgun. Well, so far I've only ever cocked it, but it does have nice cocking action, doesn't it, Winkle?
Well, I can't argue with the fact of cocking.
And at $18.99, they're practically giving them away.
I might just go and cock this in the cockpit.
Wow.
Okay, freeze. Can we continue this as if it is Elizabethan?
Sergeant Winker, Corporal Cocker. I sit on my chaise lounge and my mind turns to love.
Oh, I say, old chap, can we have a spot of tea before we get to all this nonsense?
Pray tell, Private Mac, what is going on through your mind?
One comes to a time in one's life when one doesn't wish to be as alone as one once was.
Well, one is the loneliest number, don't you see?
Two can be as lonely as one. It's the loneliest number since the number 10.
Freeze.
Oh,
Freeze. We need to teach you what Elizabethan means. Now then, let's get one more genre for you. Oh my god, no, we can't go for that one. Or that one. Let's just go for a profession. Screw this. Right, or that one. Right, can you continue this? Or that one. Okay, continue this as if it's non-fiction. That's the genre that came up. Go for it.
Well, Sergeant Wanker, what shall we do by the book?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that question? I barely heard you. Through these massive headphones on my head.
By the book.
By the book? Do you mean the Extreme Improv Guides to Extreme Games?
Yes,
well,
love
what
it.
other book would I be talking about?
Well, I assume it was something of non-fiction.
Excuse me, guys. I need to go off camera for just 1 minute.
And scene! Well done. Love it. Now then, we're going to go on to our next game. Let's see what we've got being said in the audience. Oh, we've got some movies. Now, we'll definitely do the movie round at some point. But let's see what the suggestion generator suggests next. Debate club. So we're going to have a debate. Now, let's roll the dice to decide who it will be. It's the number 9. Let's get one that's actually on there. So 6. That will be Jimmy Mac. And let's roll again. Jimmy Mac and Marty, I believe, we'll go for here. So Jimmy Mac and Marty. So let's get you on screen. Here we see Marty. Here we see Jimmy Mac. I will join you on the screen for a second. And let's see if we've got something from the audience suggestions which we can debate over. Let's see if there's something useful. There is not. Good random words, audience, but they don't really work for our hot debate. So let's get a random word.
I have a suggestion from the audience.
What's that?
The whole carry-on camping and the carry-on program, all of them. The carry-on genre.
What, for our 2 American friends?
Yes, but both of them know what it is.
Neither of them will know what it is.
Neither of them know what it is.
Neither of them will know what it is. Okay. Right. So let's get something random. So we're going to go with okay. Colonizing Mars. This is what our debates will be over. You're going to get 45 seconds each. And you're going to say that Marty, you are in favour of colonizing Mars. Jimmy Mac, you are against it. So Marty, can you tell us in 45 seconds why you think we should colonize Mars? Take it away.
Absolutely. We need to get the hell off of Earth. We've made a mess of things. We need to leave behind all the people who are screwing things up and take a new batch of people to Mars and start all over again. Will it be hard? Sure. But we can do it because we're Americans. And we can start over there in Mars. We can start our own society and not have all of these mistakes that we've been making and killing our planet. And we'll just make Mars our own. We'll call it Marica. Marsica. You know, I don't know. Anyway, Mars, yay, let's go to Mars. Get your ass to Mars.
And that is time. That is time. Well done there, Marty. So, Jimmy Mack, it's time for your rebuttal, and here you go.
Thank you, David. I've been thinking about this a lot lately, ever since I saw a very provocative, non-fictional historical document called Starship Troopers. I'm sorry, we don't need to further provoke an already angry race of bug people. And by the way, who did they go after first? The Mormons. They killed that Mormon outpost. Come on, kiss my Mormon ass. No, instead we're not getting our asses to Mars because they will get our asses handed to us by bug people. Vote no this November on the Martian Settlement Resolution.
You have 4 seconds remaining.
Thank you.
And that is time. Okay, so now we're going to have to come to a unanimous decision between the rest of our panel. So, JJ, Dave, Rob, who do you think made the better argument in this debate?
I think that's a very tough question, I'll be honest.
I wasn't paying attention either, JJ.
No, I wasn't paying attention. That was the problem. So I think I'd go probably with. I don't want to be bitten by a bug, even though I'm not Mormon. So I'm going with Jimmy.
Okay.
I would agree with JJ. I think that I would have to go with Jimmy Truss on this one.
Okay, Rob. At this stage, your vote doesn't matter, but what is your opinion?
Well, you said it's unanimous, so
Oh yeah, that's true. Actually,
my
that's
vote
true.
Does matter. I don't know. Well, JJ usually speaks for me, and I'm still upset that The Martian was listed as a comedy. So I think we should just stay the hell away from Mars as possible.
Okay, fantastic. Now, audience, we're going to do some 1-minute remakes just to reward the fact you actually suggested some movies for us. But I'm going to change what we're looking for, because we will do a joke-telling game at some point, I'm sure. Could you give us some suggestions of professions, please? Give us some suggestions of professions, and we'll use them for something upcoming. But for now, let's do some 1-minute remakes. Let's roll the dice to see who will go first. And let's see. Rob, you will go first. For you, could you please recreate Black Widow? Black Widow. And here you go.
Think. I'm Scarlett Johansson here. I'm not 100% sure. I don't watch Marvel. If I am, do I have a bow? Oh, yes, Pepper. I don't think we got along, did we? So you get the hell out. You're not going to be in my movie, Pepper. You can leave. All right. Where's that Jeremy guy? Don't we hang out here? I have no idea. I don't know. You know who I should be, though? That guy. One of the 4 horsemen, I believe. If David wants to give me a thumbs up on that, maybe. Black Widow was a 4 horseman for a little bit. Yes. Ooh, he had the best finishing move. I'm going to fight you. I'm going to suplex you off the top rope. Bam. That's fantastic. Oh, no. You got bit by a spider. What was that? A Black Widow. The irony of the Black Widow getting bitten by a Black Widow. That's so sad. Oh, no. You're dead. I think your name was Barry. I don't know. Shit. We got to ruin a bunch of stuff and save the world at the same time.
And that is time. That is time. Rob, just to clarify, were you asking if Black Widow is one of the 4 horsemen in wrestling?
Yes.
Oh, when you said, David, if you could give me a thumbs up, I was just being dutiful. To answer your question, no, there was not
was
one.
Was it? Oh, really? I thought he was for a little bit. Oh.
I don't know of a wrestler called Black Widow, if it helps.
Yeah, he might have been Black Widow in WWF, but then something else in WCW.
Yeah.
Maybe he was a different name when he was in the 4 Horsemen. I don't know. It was a long time ago.
There was someone. So Ric Flair was once known as the Black Scorpion.
No, it wasn't Flair. It was somebody else. He was in WWF for a very small
I really
amount
need
of
to
time.
know who this is, because I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, but my assumption is that this is fiction. Now, moving on, let's see who will go next. We are going to have JJ. JJ, let's get a film for you. Could you please recreate the Invisible Man? The Invisible Man. Now, JJ, I'm going to give you an extra challenge here, because this has come up on the show a few times. And mostly what people do is they just go off the screen. But because that will be 1 minute solid of showing nothing, I'm going to ask you to have the challenge of doing something else with it. Okay, and here you go.
I'm going to become invisible and then I can see ladies in the nude. That sounds rather good. Yes, I thought you'd say that. Why is my id talking to my ego? Like some kind of devil and Christ on each shoulder. I don't know. Maybe I could do something more useful than look at ladies in the nude. I know, I could save the world. I could creep into secret evil layers and hear what they're doing and then do something about it. That would be great. Why am I American with this fantastic English accent? I don't know. Maybe the id is beating the ego, although Americans don't know what either word means. Yes, invisibility. The cloak of invisibility. In many ways, we all have a cloak, and we are all invisible inside, if not outside. I feel that my role here, I think it was Dirk Bogarde.
And that is time. That is time. Well done there, JJ. Well done. Clarity, not just the Americans. I don't know what it means either. Now then, let's move on. Let's see who'll go next. Rolling the dice. Oh, it will be me. Can someone suggest a movie for me?
Carry on camping.
Carry On Camping. Love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So our American friends learn about the genre.
Okay, and here I go. All right, Sid, we're going to watch this film now. Oh, shut up, Bernie. We've got to see them. Oh, we can't watch this film. They're all getting naked. Now, come on, Bernie. We need to take these girls camping. So, what? We can't take them to a naturist place. All that freedom and fresh air. They'll just be ready for it. Right then. So, are you ready? Oh, are you ready to go? Are we ready to go on camping, matron? Yes. Oh, well, hello, Dr. Soper. Oh, no, that was my character in the other one. Oh, right. Oh, girls, shouldn't you be back in your halls? Oh, sorry, matron. Right, so, get the tent up. Right, oh, have you got a large one? I beg your pardon. No, the peg. It has to go in this way. All right, then. All right, you want to come in here? I'll kill you, I will. Oh, no. I just wanted a little from your daughter. She gave me some last time. Oh, she did she? Yes, and it was very nice too. Right, I'll kill you. Oh, hello. Can I stay in your tent tonight? Oh, yes, you can stay with us. Oh, no, we wouldn't want to. Oh, that's more than a minute. Right, so, anyway, moving on. Now, let's see who will go next. Next up, let's roll the dice. And we are going to have Dave. Dave, let's find a film for you. Could you please recreate for us Ghostbusters Afterlife? Is that the new one?
That's the new one.
Okay. And here you go.
Look, there's a shed over there. Let's have a look. What's in the shed? Oh, we don't look in the shed. Apparently it's haunted with all these ghosts in that. Let's go and have a look anyway. Oh, wow. It's some sort of vehicle. Let's take it for a test drive with these cornfields. Oh, no. We've let all the ghosts escape. We have to take our proton packs and we have to blast them into oblivion. We'll catch them all in the ghost traps that may or may not work. Oh, no. Gozer, the Gozerian, is back as well. Are you a god? What do we say this time? Yes, we have to say yes. Yes, then die anyway. Look, the original Ghostbusters are back. Well, hi there. I'm Bill Murray, and I'm somehow not the funny one in this movie. Look, and there's all the other ones. Oh, we'll send her back to the prehistoric age. Look out, there's Stay Puffs everywhere as well. We got to blast them as well. And somehow all the ghosts are now gone.
And that is time. That is time. Now, I just want to give like a clarification here. Rob just sent me this picture. I don't think I need to clarify any more than that. No, that was apparently that is Barry Windham, who was one of the Four Horsemen. Apparently, he was known as the Black Widow at some point. So, with this, who has not had a go at this round? Okay, Jimmy Mac and Marty. Let's see who'll go next. It will be Jimmy Mac. Jimmy Mac, let's find a film for Vu. And your film is going to be... no, we're not going to go for that one. Let's have... Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Venom, Let There Be Carnage. And here you go.
I cannot pull that name. Who played Venom in Spider-Man 3? It's me, Foreman. Boy, it sure is a good time being Venom. I'm a symbiote. But, the symbiote, I think, ate something red, and now there's carnage. This is gonna be bad news. It's like me, only, worse. It's more evil. Fight. Whew. You know what I gotta do? I gotta get my old friend Spidey on the horn. Hey, Spider-Man, come help me out. Okay. Thump, swing. He's dead now. Whew. All in a day's work. Now I'm gonna sit down at the bar. What's that? You remember the end credits of the newest Spider-Man movie. Alright, you guys go away now. I'm tired.
Okay, and that is time. Oh, where am I? Well done. Now then, that just leaves us with Marty. Now, Marty, let's find a film for you. Could we have Apocalypse Now? Apocalypse Now. And here you go.
Dun 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 dun. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. It smells like freedom. Literally all I remember about this movie. I know that Marlon Brando was at the end of this movie, and I know he's not the Godfather, but Godfather's the only character I can think of. So, anyway, there's an apocalypse coming, and I think it's happening now. I'm not real sure exactly when. Now would be a good time. I've put a little time on my schedule for it. So if you could just, if the apocalypse is not ready, could you just please have them hurry up, because now is the window for it. Thank you. I don't have that much time.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Do you know what? Unless this person's watching now, in which case that would be weird. I just had a message come up from someone, and it was on Facebook Messenger. I was like, I have no idea who this person is. And then I see that they've accepted my friend request, which was like at least 4.5 years ago. That is really weird after that length of time. And then they send you a message as well. But
is it Shaggy?
It's not Shaggy. Do you know what? I need to find out where Shaggy is nowadays, just so we can try to get Shaggy on the show at some point.
With Scoob and the gang.
Scoob and the gang. No. Okay, so... let's go on to our next game, decided by the suggestion generator. Oh, NATO phonetic alphabet scenes. Anyone feel they can do this?
How does the NATO phonetic alphabet... Whatever.
Do you know the NATO phonetic alphabet, Dave? Anyone?
I know
I give
less
it a go.
than half.
So, JJ, you say you could give it a go? Let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. Do you know how this game works, though, right?
We've done it live, David.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but I couldn't remember if you'd done it. Right, okay, so let's give it a go. So we're going to have 90 seconds. Let's get a word from the audience.
Oh.
Right,
Okay.
You'll see how it works. So the idea, audience, is that instead of beginning each line of dialogue with a word that begins with a letter of the alphabet, we have to begin it with the word that represents the letter in the NATO phonetic alphabet, going from Alpha all the way through to Zulu. And let's see, this is going to be Complicated. The word is complicated to inspire this scene. And here we go.
I've got such a mess.
Bravo! I knew you'd mess it up again. This is a really complicated problem.
Charlie was a big contributor, though.
Dealt a lot of grief Charlie has to us, no doubt.
Echo that, man. I echo that.
Fox trot him, I will. If he comes here, I'll right in his face, I will.
Golfing accident. That's what we need. A little golfing accident.
Hotel, we'll need an alibi. So if we're going to take out Charlie, then we'll have to get like an alibi so they see us.
India, that's a problem. Not a lot of golf courses here.
Juliet was down in the lobby. If we get her to say she was with us, then that's our alibi sorted.
Kilo of cocaine, Juliet got done for. Full kilo.
Leave her alone. Just leave her alone. She doesn't deserve to have these rumours and speculation.
Mike got off completely scot-free. Mike.
No! Vember is the make of this briefcase, by the way, if you didn't know that.
Ozcars, cabs, we'll get one of them. That's what we'll get.
Papa, can you hear me? Can you look? You're going to get one of these cars.
Quebecois, they only speak Quebecois.
Romeo, you speak such amazing French. You'll woo the ladies with that tongue.
Sierra. Ford Sierra, they also have those.
Tango?
Uniformly don't like them.
Victor, remember that we need to try to solve this complicated problem here.
Whiskey normally helps.
X-rays will show that we've probably got alcohol in us, right? That's how X-rays work, isn't it?
Yankees. No, not for Yankees.
Zulu! I'm going.
Yay!
And scene! And we made it. Well done. So, with this, let's get our next game. And our next game is Debate Club again. No, let's get something else. Sing a song. No, we're not doing that. Definition. Oh, it's not so easy to do. We might do that. We're just going to tell some jokes, I've decided. Now, we're going to do a joke-telling game after all of that. And our joke-telling game is going to be around of... let's go with in the library. So, why was the blank in the library? And then we come up with a punchline. And let's see what profession we've got to begin with. And we are going to go with, why was the parking attendant in the library? Why was the parking attendant in the library? If you have a joke, give a wave. JJ.
Why was the parking attendant in the library? Well, he was there because you can't park that stall there, sir. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Love it. Jimmy Mac.
I was the parking attendant in the library. They had some late books and needed to pay their fine.
Aha. Okay, JJ.
Why was the parking attendant in the library? Well, he was reading up on how to stop being a complete cunt.
Wow. Okay. Why was the parking attendant in the library? I can't remember, to be honest. I've lost my punchline. I'll come back to it. Jimmy Mac.
I was the parking attendant in the library. They were donating some books that they had picked up in the boot cell.
Haha. Love it. Okay. Why was the parking attendant in the library? Because they wanted to go to their quiet space. Jimmy Mac.
I was the parking attendant in the library because my brain today.
Don't worry, the same happened to me.
They were there on a whim. They just had to be in their body.
Aha, love it. Rob.
I was the parking attendant in the library because he couldn't afford to buy a book, so he just had to check one out.
Aha. Okay, anyone else for parking attendant? Going once, going twice. Why was the parking attendant in the library? Because they wanted to get a copy of the Extreme Improv Ultimate Guide to Creating Virtual Theatre, and so they said, yes, I'll have this, and here is my ticket. Right, Anyone else? Let's mix it up. Always get in the plugs, guys. Right, let's see what we've got. We are going to go with, why was the voice coach in the library? Why was the voice coach in the library? If you have a joke, give a wave. Why was the voice coach in the library? Rob?
I was the voice coach in the library because he wanted to rent The Sopranos.
Haha. Jimmy Mack.
I was the voice coach in the library. He went there to see Madam Library.
Haha. Okay, why was the voice coach in the library? Because they wanted to look at some books that were in other languages to understand the accents. JJ.
I was the voice coach in the library because I wanted to find out exactly what the line was. Fa la 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 la. Tut, said the librarian.
Marty.
I was the voice coach in the library because he wanted to check out 10 or so books.
Haha, love it. Rob.
Why was the American TV show version of the voice coach in the library? Because he was reading up on legends. John Legend.
Haha. Now, I'm going to freeze a second. I took voice coach to mean like to help you with an accent. You all took it to mean like a singer.
Both.
Yes.
Well, okay. It's just interesting.
I took it as a reality show person.
In America, we call it a dialogue coach.
A dialect coach, right?
Dialect coach.
Dialect coach.
Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, let's mix it up. Right, let's go with why was the nurse in the library, as suggested by Diddums. What a cool name. Why was the nurse in the library? JJ.
I was the nurse in the library because she was checking up on the 1970s carry-on films. Oh, matron!
Okay. Anyone else? Why was the nurse in the library? Jimmy Mack.
I apologize. Why was the nurse in the library? They were helping the librarian out. They had way too many consonants in there and needed to take a vowel.
Love it. Okay, anyone else for why was the nurse? My mind is completely going bloody blank. Right, Marty.
Why was the nurse in the library? She got paged.
True story as well. Right, anyone else? JJ.
I was a nurse in the library because she wanted to check the pulse of the reading population.
Aha. Why was the nurse in the library? She was there with her matron. Rob.
I was the nurse in the library. She wanted to read the newspaper article on the horrible review of the hospital. It was a real hatchet job.
I've definitely done all of these jokes before, but because I'm not coming up with anything else, I'm just going to go with it. Why was the nurse in the library? She was there with her mate, Sir Jerry. Jimmy Mack.
Yeah, I apologize. Why were the nurses in the library? Because after the vowel movement, we needed to take a PhD.
Okay. Anyone else? Why was the nurse in the library? We can mix it up again. Going once, going twice. Let's get another one. Right, let's go with why was the safari guide in the library? Why was the safari guide in the library? If you have a joke, then give a wave. Okay, why was the safari guide in the library? They weren't, and that's the truth. I'm not lying. Jimmy Mack.
Why was the safari guide in the library? Well, obviously they went there to check out the Jungle Book.
JJ.
I was a safari guide in the library because he was following his wife. He felt he was having an affair. She was a cheater.
Why was the safari guide in the library? Look, I've got to admit this time, they were in the library. It's just better to acknowledge the elephant in the room. JJ.
I was the, what was it?
Safari guide.
Safari guide. I was a safari guide in the library because he wanted to have a really good laugh. A right giraffe. You know what I mean?
Aha, I do. Okay. Anyone else? Jimmy Mac.
I was the Safari Guide in the library. They were just finishing up a game of Jumanji.
Very good. Dave, did you have one?
Yeah. Why was the safari guide in the library? Because apparently there was some wilder beasts in the library.
Haha, love it. Why was the safari guide in the library? Because they loved books. In fact, they were hogging them all. Okay. Anyone else? JJ.
Why was the library, not the library at all. Why was the safari guide in the library? He went to find out how many people have booked his next trip.
Jimmy Mac.
Why was the Safari Guide in the library? They were just picking up some bare necessities.
Aha. Why was the safari guide in the library? Because they didn't have a computer at home and they wanted to use the net. Dave.
Why was the safari guide in the library? He was looking for dating tips. Apparently he tried a Hakuna Matata.
Okay. I'm going to bounce straight off of that one. Why was the safari guide in this one? Doesn't even make sense. Why was the safari guide in the library? Because they heard, as well as having the net there, they'd got the latest VR headsets. They wanted to try the simulation.
Hakuna Matata.
There we go.
I think you're just lying.
Right. And scene. Right, okay, good. Now then, let's move it on from this. Audience, could you please suggest to us something exciting? Give us something exciting, because, god damn it, we need it. Right, so, let's see what our next game will be. I think there was one that I skipped over saying that we'd do later. Oh, it's definition. We might do that, we might not. Right, 99 blanks. Well, how about that? Right, okay. Let's get a different joke-telling game. Well, no, we've had a joke-telling game. Let's get something else. Line at a time. Okay, so we're going to tell a story, and it's going to go around the screen one line at a time, and we're going to build up the story. The order, if you need to number yourselves, you can. It will go Dave, then myself, then Marty, then JJ, then Rob, then Jimmy Mac, and back to Dave in that order. So... that's the order I see things on screen. You guys may not. So just remember who you are after. Starts with Dave, then David, Marty, JJ, Rob, Jimmy Mac. Let's see something here.
So wait, what? How do I do this again?
So we're going to tell a story. Instead of it being like the one word at a time game, it's going to be one line, like one sentence at a time to build up a story. Okay?
Okay.
So you just say a sentence and then I'll say one. It'll find its feet. Right,
You gotta
so
stop me.
we are tarantula breeders. Or no, it's about... No, we're not. So this is an important thing. We're telling the story. So we're not the character. We are telling the story about a tarantula breeder. And Dave, you can start things off.
Okay, I found this book.
It told about the legend of the grand golden tarantula.
The legend states that the arms of this tarantula were made of gold.
Not just any gold, but piratic gold.
And this gold could change your life.
But be careful not to look into the spider's eyes, for that way is madness.
And madness is a terrible thing to have on a Tuesday night.
Fortunately, it was Monday.
And Monday, everyone knows that on Mondays, spiders watch football.
Monday Night Football with spiders, obvious.
It really sets the mood for the romantic evening between two gold spiders.
But be careful not to let two golden spiders touch, for that way is madness.
And madness is a terrible thing to have on a Tuesday night.
Fortunately, it was still Monday.
So the spiders retired to bed in an amorous mood.
Now, what Spider's do in bed is not for this evening on a Monday.
They had just seen an episode of LA Law where they talked about the Venus flytrap. Decided to give it a go.
But be careful not to look down on Venus now, for that way is madness.
And madness. It's a terrible thing to have.
The clock struck midnight.
It was Tuesday.
And we all know what happens to golden spiders on a Tuesday.
I swear to God.
Madness ensues on a Tuesday.
But be careful not to look too closely at the plot of this story, for that way is madness.
And the madness suddenly begins on a Tuesday night.
And scene. Well done. Well done. Excellent. Excellent stuff.
Oh my.
Wow, love it. Okay, let's
You know,
go.
we gave a great example when Jimmy Mack did what's called in comedy the recall, the recall gag. And then Dave just repeated the word Tuesday night 4 times. I mean,
Yeah,
it was close.
yeah. We'll,
Sign.
no, it worked for me. It worked for me. I love the fact that, and then it got into the rhythm that between Jimmy Mack, Dave, and myself, we all said the same line. So with 6 of us in it, only 3 of you are actually powering the story onwards. Right. Okay, let's have a look what we've got next. Oh, we have an impression battle royale. So this will not even be our finale game. We're just going to do it as a regular run-of-the-mill, just for shits and giggles fest. Now, audience, if you want to suggest some characters, we'll certainly attempt to use them. But it depends how quickly you can get them through. If not, we will just use the suggestion generator to generate some suggestions. What in God's name is going wrong with this thing? So 1 second, audience. Suggest something exciting.
Generator generates suggestions.
It does. Now then, audience, give us some characters. But if not, we're going to do this as 2 threes. So there'll be 3 of us at a time doing some impressions. And going first will be Jimmy Mack, will be Dave, and will be Jimmy Mack again, and will be myself. So Jimmy Mack, Dave, and myself. Let's see. So Jimmy Mack, would you like a fictional character or a real person?
Let's go fictional.
Okay. You have J. Jonah Jameson. You are J. Jonah Jameson. Let's say something unusual for you to be doing. You are lost in Alaska. You are J. Jonah Jameson. You are lost in Alaska. And here you go.
God damn it, Peter Parker, you really screwed us this time. You got us crashed in the Alaskan tundra. We're never going to find any pics of Spider-Man here. Oh, man, this is worse than that time I got put in Oz penitentiary. You don't even want to know. You don't even want to know what happened. I'm freezing my toupee off out here. Spider-Man. Where's Elizabeth Banks when I really need her? I need those pills for my stomach condition. Oh, this is the worst. This is even more embarrassing than that deleted shot from Spider-Man 2 where I put on the Spidey suit. Oh, that was even worse than what happened to me in Oz penitentiary. Maybe I'll tell you that sometime, Peter. Peter? He really screwed me this time.
Okay. Thank you very much there, Commander. Now, let's see. Dave, would you like a fictional character or a real person?
I will also go for a fictional character.
Right, okay. Your character is Beastman. Now, I'm not going to lie. This app does have its roots in Geek Battle. Beastman. I don't know who that is either. Right.
Okay.
Who is Beastman?
Masters of the Universe.
Who's it, Marty?
From Masters of the Universe.
Oh, yes, of course it is. Right, you're Beastman from
fantastic.
Masters of the Universe. Let's find something random for you to be doing. You want to play Dungeons and Dragons. You're a Beastman from He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. You want to play Dungeons and Dragons. And here you go.
Alright. Skeletor, you are the Dungeon Master tonight. What? What do you mean I'm dead already? Oh, God damn it.
And seed. Well done. Crafty. Now, it will be me. I am going to get an audience. You'll be able to see that I'm not rigging this anyway, because it will come up on the screen. I'm going to go for a real person. And whoever the first person I get is, I will do. Slight disclaimer, as long as it's not something where it'll be super inappropriate for me to do it. Now, let's have a look who it will be. And it is Emma Stone. I will be Emma Stone. And it definitely isn't appropriate for me to do Emma Stone. So let's keep that in mind, guys. Now, let's have a look here. My character, Emma Stone, will be... I am glued together. Okay, fair enough. And here I go. Oh my god, I can't believe who makeup, costume, totally, I know I was in the Amazing Spider-Man, he's got this webbing stuff, but I don't like the fact that Andrew, he's getting a little bit too near. He is literally stuck to me here. I don't like it. Can we kill off my character at the end of this one? We'll just do that. I'll do my own stunt. I'll just jump off of that thing, and maybe in the future I'll make some films. I don't really know who Emma Stone is. Was she in Zombieland as well? Okay, I'm not sure. I'm going to go now. Bye. And that's me. Right. See, this is what happens when you do a real person, guys. You want a character. Who knows who Emma Stone is? Right. So, anyway.
If you had a higher voice doing Emma Stone, even though, her voice is, more gravelly than your own.
Yeah, gravelly.
Emma Stone's voice is gravelly? Who is Emma Stone? Is she the one in Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has a gravelly voice.
Yeah.
She has a deep voice.
A deep timbre.
Right, let's look up Emma Stone talking. Emma Stone talking. About K-pop is what comes up. Right, okay. So, Emma Stone. Okay. Don't play this music out loud. Blah, blah, blah. 73 questions with Emma Stone. That's what comes up. Is she talking?
What's Ryan Gosling really like in person?
Bloodthirsty. And vengeful.
Very
Want a
gravelly.
beer?
I love one.
Great.
Look, they're playing music in the background, so I can't play it on the show. But anyway, I think my impression was spot on. Now, audience, you can vote, but we're not really going to wait around for you to vote, just because this isn't the finale game. So we have to come to a unanimous decision between Rob, JJ, and Marty. Who did the better Emma Stone impression? Was it myself? Was it Dave as... I forget who you are. Beastman. Or was it Jimmy Mack as J. Jonah Jameson? Oh, wow. We had two Spider-Man things. Right. JJ, Rob, Marty.
Jimmy again crushed it. Got the right accent. He actually sounded like Emma Stone, or in this case, not Emma Stone. So he cracked it, I'm afraid. Yeah. Very good.
I will agree with that. Jimmy all the way.
I thought going into it, Dave would be the favorite to get an easy A, but it was kind of super bad. He needed the help. It was kind of Cruella to put him through that torture. So Jimmy Mac.
God, I've seen Cruella. I really didn't like her performance. Now, so for that reason, Emma Stone, you and I will have words someday. Now, let's have a look. Next up.
Living in La La Land.
Yeah.
Oh my god, La La Land sucked as well.
La La Land. She sang quite a gravelly.
You didn't like La La Land?
The only thing that was good in La La Land was when they were told they won the Oscar and it wasn't true.
That's excellent, but I like the movie too.
I like the bit they showed on the commercial where they jump up or they're on a bench and whatever.
Yeah,
but Ryan Gosling, he's just he's one of the Ryans with Reynolds, and Reynolds is the good one. Tonight on Geek Battle. Now, anyway, let's have a look. Next up will be our votees just now. So we'll have JJ, Rob, and Marty. So JJ, let's get a character for you. Would you like a real person or a fictional character?
Well, I'm going to go for a real person, because if I don't know who they are, like you do, I'll just make a fictional.
Okay, let's see. So your real person is Okay, you have Maggie Thatcher. Right? Okay. Audience. Anyway. Right, now then. Maggie Thatcher. And your T-shirt is too tight. You're Maggie Thatcher and your T-shirt is too tight.
I think the problem is, Dennis, that my breasts are protubrating because my T-shirt is far too tight. What will the union say when I meet them for negotiation? I will crush them with my tight breasts. Now, Dennis, what are you doing down there, Dennis? Get up off the floor. Really, we already have a sweep. Dennis, use your eyebrows and try and widen my T-shirt. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I have two Dennises in my life. One the Chancellor of the Exchequer, the other my husband, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, John Major, I anoint you as the next very, very interesting Prime Minister. You shall be grey, and everyone shall talk about the colour of your pallor. Right, now down to business. Where is my cabinet, or as I call them, my mongrels, my kennels?
Okay, well done. Do you remember in Spitting Image that the John Major puppet was always just grey?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I was referencing that.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, okay, so audience have given us some suggestions of characters, but I kind of don't want to take your suggestions now, audience. Oh my god, there is one that's very good, though. I don't know if we should get Rob to do it, or we should just, say it here. Someone has suggested Barry Windham explaining the Black Widow. So, I think, Rob, you should do that one. You are Barry Windham explaining the Black Widow.
I remember his finishing move doesn't mean I know what he sounds like at all.
And here you go.
The late 80s. Well, you see, The Black Widow is a movie. It's in the Marvel Universe. Scarlett Johansson. She's wearing a tight black leather outfit. I wore black boots and black, underwear when I wrestled. I believe so. I had long blonde hair, as David showed earlier. And that's how the parallels between WWF, WCW of the late 80s and Marvel of the 2020s. That's how the synergy, and that's how they mix right there. And you gotta shoot things with the crossbow and an arrow. Those are really big now in the 2000s. My voice is really starting to hurt. So if I find Scarlett Johansson, she's ripping me off and made fortune money. I'm gonna suplex her off the top rope and slam her down, and then take my two claws like a spider and just bite her right on the arm and let her bleed out. And that's how Barry Windham, who might be related to that Bray Wyatt guy, will take care. And I can't believe I even know that name. But yes.
And well done. Yes, he is his uncle. How about that? Yeah, tonight's been a very spiderific show. We had tarantulas earlier, Emma Stone, we had J. Jonah Jameson, and the Black Widow.
Of the day.
Yeah.
The theme of the show.
Okay, who has not had a go? Marty. Now, Marty, I'm going to give you a choice. Would you like to respect the audience's efforts and take one of their suggestions? Or would you not?
I'll take an audience suggestion.
Ah, right, okay. Let's say you are going to be... Oh, do you know what? Someone said getting a message from a lost friend. I thought it was getting a massage from a lost friend. Anyway, right, you are going to be Bruce Willis doing an advert, a commercial, for Persil washing powder. Now, the thing that's weird about that, is Persil washing powder, or is it washing liquid? Or is it both?
Powder.
Is it powder? Okay, fair
It's
enough.
always been powder. They have other versions now.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
30 years.
Okay, so a washing powder in case you don't have Persil. You are Bruce Willis doing a commercial for washing powder, and here you go.
Hi, Bruce Willis here for Persil washing powder. Do you have die-hard stains in your underwear? I mean really, really rough skid marks. Well, use Persil washing powder, and that'll get those die-hard stains right out. I know about stains, because during that movie I shit my pants about 20 times. Let me tell you, they didn't have Persil on the set, and I had to wear dirty, stinking, shitty underwear for the whole rest of that shoot. So let me tell you, get you some Persil, get that Get them brown stains out of those britches. Wear them and be proud. Bruce Willis out.
Okay, well done, well done. I love Purcell washing powder. Now then,
Henry Purcell, the famous conductor, will be quaking in his boots at that one.
well, me too. Right, so we need to come to a unanimous decision. Audience, once again, you can give thoughts if you'd like. You can give thoughts throughout the entire show if you like. But who do you think did the best impression? Unanimous decision between myself, between Dave flicking that thing on his hand, and between Jimmy Mack.
Marty and me.
Yeah.
Margaret Thatcher, Purcell, and whatever you did.
Yeah, absolutely. Jimmy Mack, who do you think did the best?
I was Barry Windham.
Rob did Windham.
No, I know. I was just like between us to figure it out.
I got you.
I'm going to split within myself. I really liked JJ's Cruella de Vil, but Marty had me at Dirty Shitty Underwood. So.
Okay, Dave, what's your opinion?
Well, I'm all against voting for Margaret Thatcher, so I think it's between like Rob and Marty. So I think I'm gonna have to go for Bruce Willis.
Okay, I think Barry Windham is like a highly underrated wrestler. But actually getting on to what we were looking at here, I'm going to go with Marty as well. Now then, let's have a look. Now, whatever the next game is, will somehow have to find its feet as a finale game. So let's see what we've got here. And we may not take it. Definition. Nah, screw that. That'll be boring. Right, reverse alphabet. See, I've reset the app, so we're going to get some repeats come up. Alphabet scene. No. Single syllable showdown. That could work. That could work. Do you know what? Let's just do the banned letter game, because that worked before and we need to give it more life as the finale. So, so much for the suggestion app. I just overruled it. Now, what we're going to do for the finale, we're going to do the banned letter game. The way it will work is there'll be two performers in the scene, and there will be a letter which is nominated before we begin, which we cannot use in the spelling of any of the words that we would say in the scene. So if it would come up in the spelling of any of the words we say, then we would be eliminated. After 1 minute, another letter will be added to add pressure. So in case it's too easy a letter to begin with, a second letter, so we'll have to avoid using both letters. And if anyone goes wrong, they'll be replaced. Now, as always with this game, we are going to decide the order of who goes in. And now we'll do that before we begin, because that way it's not just whoever goes in last is the winner. And so we'll wait until we get the actual numbers. JJ, you will be in first, along with Dave. JJ and Dave, the next to go into the scene, will be Rob. After Rob, we will have myself. After myself, we will have Marty, and therefore Jimmy Mack will go in last. Let's find a suggestion from the audience of what it's going to be about. Free food for a year is the scenario. Free food for a year. Dave and JJ, you're going to start us off. After 1 minute, we will add a second letter that is banned. And your banned letter is B. So you cannot say any words that contain the letter B. And here you go.
Chips for everyone!
Free food for a whole year.
That's right.
Amazing.
Because you're our 1000th customer.
So stoked.
Are you happy?
Deliriously happy.
Haha.
Are you laughing?
I'm sorry. I want free food too.
So you should.
Really?
100%.
You'd make me the happiest man ever if you said I had free food as well.
You have free food, my son.
Oh, I can't express into words without a certain letter how happy.
Freeze. Well done. We are now going to add a second letter for the next 30 seconds, which is R. You cannot say any words that contain the letters R or B. Continue.
R. Pirates.
Freeze. And with that, JJ, you are out. Okay, fabulous.
I've been clever with the R.
Yeah, but then you said pirates.
Pirate.
Okay. Next in, I believe, is Rob. Okay, and R and B are banned. Continue.
No pay. Food.
Did you say no food?
Yes, I did.
Why?
Not hungry.
Oh, freeze. Rob, you are eliminated. I am in, but another letter is going to be added. R, B, and E. R, B, and E. Here we go. Food! Yummy!
Tasty.
Smells good!
Smells.
What?
E.
Oh shit! I forgot that. Right, okay, I am out.
Oh god, I'm doing it.
Okay, who's next in?
It's Marty.
Marty. In you go. R, B, and E. Continue.
Food at no cost.
We.
Freeze! Another letter is about to be added. R, B, E, and C. R, B, E, and C, and continue.
Wow.
Good.
So good.
I got you.
Can.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Marty, you are out. Jimmy Mac, you
How
are
are you doing
in.
today?
And continue.
Make me some fish boy.
Freeze! Did you say make?
What were the letters? Oh, yeah, I did.
Oh, and with that, Dave, you have won, and you are tonight's
Wow.
Extreme Improv
I barely said a word.
Extreme Champion. Well done, Dave. Well done. So, our audience, put any final thoughts or comments into the comment section. We will endeavour to read them aloud at the end of the show. For now, let's find out where we can find everyone on the socials. Starting with Marty. Where can the people find you?
On Instagram at WhatWoulDJesusGlue and here in Extreme whenever I get a chance.
Fabuloso. JJ, where can the people find you?
JJ Hazan on Facebook.
Fabulous. Rob, where can the people find you?
So often this week on Extreme, you'll probably get sick of me. You can see my play Another Life also on the Extreme Network. It played during the Play Festival. It'll be up forever, so just give it a shot. It's a 25-minute drama with hardly any laughs. So first for me. And we have an online variety show on Friday night, Halloween episode.
Ooh, exciting. Now, my name, I believe, is David Pstansky. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at David Pstansky, spelled P-U-S-T-A-N-S-K-Y. You can also get a copy of the Extreme Improv Ultimate Guide to Creating Virtual Theatre, or the Extreme Improv Big Book of Improv Games, over on Amazon, all the way around the world on paperback or Kindle editions. Check out all of the different YouTube channels. Some of them are going to get a lot of extra content, and there's going to be a change to some of the shows coming up in the coming weeks. So look out for that, because it's going to make them more exciting than ever. All the details will be on extreme.tv. And with this, unless there's anyone else I've skipped, let us come over to our champion tonight. Dave, where can the people find you?
So you can find me here on Extremed and find me on Geek Battle as well on the last show, which I also won, despite David's point system. Yeah, keep your ears open as well for a podcast that I am currently working on.
Awesome stuff. Now, with that, audience, I will remind you again that there is a live Extreme Improv show coming up at the Cockpit Theatre, which will be a Halloween show the day after Halloween, which again feels like it should just move on to Christmas because that's generally how these things work, the day after Halloween. But it'll be Extreme Improv Halloween Mayhem on November 1st at the Cockpit Theatre at 8 p.m. UK time, which is a weird thing to say just because if you're potentially going to see it, you have no choice. You are no choice but being stuck with UK time because you'll be in the UK. Tickets for it can be found from the Cockpit Theatre website. Go to www.extreme.tv to find the links and all that other shiznit. But for now, from me, from everyone else, stay safe, always stay extremed, and ciao for now. Boom. And we are off the air.
It's my morning